Hi guys, welcome to my session. Myself Sharief, an academy educator. Before I start, guys, please do subscribe our channel so that you get notifications of all our YouTube sessions. We finished in sessions 1 and 2. We have done up to 40 questions in KCET 2014 paper. We will continue the same paper. We're done with 40 questions. We'll start with the 41st problem. Alright guys, we'll start from question number 41. If the events A and B are independent, P of A dash is 2 by 3, P of B dash is 2 by 7, then what is P of A intersection B? Right, since A and B are independent, I can write P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. It's already mentioned that A and B are independent. We know that P of A bar is equal to 1 minus P of A. P of complement, P of A plus P of its complement is always equal to 1. So probability of A plus probability of A bar is always equal to 1. From this, P of A bar is equal to 1 minus P of A. P of A bar is 1 minus P of A. If I use the logic, now P of A dash is equal to 2 by 3. 1 minus P of A is equal to 2 upon 3. 1 minus 2 by 3 is equal to P of A. And from this, I can write P of A is equal to 1 upon 3. And similarly, P of B dash is equal to 2 by 7. P of B dash is 1 minus P of B is 2 upon 7. 1 minus 2 by 7 is equal to P of B. Therefore, P of B is equal to 5 by 7. So these values I'll substitute here. P of A is 1 by 3. P of B is equal to 5 by 7. Okay, answer will be equal to 5 upon 21. Answer is option D. Right, let's move to the next question. A box contains 100 bulbs out of which 10 are defective. A sample of 5 bulbs is drawn. The probability that none is defective. It's a question on a binomial distribution. Okay, 10 out of 100 are defective. Drawing a defective is a success. The probability of P is equal to 10 out of 100 is success. Probability of success is 10 by 100. Out of 100 bulbs, of which 10 are defective. So drawing a defective is a success. Probability of P is equal to 10 by 100, which is equal to 1 by 10. And Q is equal to 1 minus P, right? The Q is equal to 1 minus P is equal to 1 by 100, 1 by 10, which is equal to 9 by 10. Okay, so I know the success, I know the failure. Okay, sample of 5 bulbs are drawn, right? So n equal to 5. Probability of x is equal to r. If I use the Bernoulli's theorem, P of x is equal to r is equal to NCR P power r and q to the power of n minus r. R lies between 0 and n. Right? R lies between 0 and n. So if I substitute here, this should equal to P of x is equal to none is defective. Probability of x is equal to 0. Right? So that is equal to 5C0 because n is equal to 5. Right? So this is 5C0. Five C 0 P power R, P is equal to 1 by 10 power 0. And then this is 9 by 10 whole to the power of 5 minus 0. 5C naught is 1, right? 1 by 10 power 0 is also 1. and then this is 9 by 10 whole power 5, which is equal to 9 by 10 whole power 5. Answer is option C. Let's move to the next question. This is actually Bernoulli's theorem people will do in state syllabus for 5 mark. So obviously it is based on that only. Let's move to the next question. Area of a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given, whose adjacent sides are represented by the vector. Now vector A is, I'm going to take vector A is equal to I plus k, and vector B is equal to 2i plus j plus k. Area of a parallelogram is equal to modulus of A cross B. Alright, now that's equal to A cross B is always a determinant. Components of ijk, components of A is equal to, components of A is 1, 0 and 1 because there is no j here, and components of B will be equal to 2, 1, 1. Right, let's expand this determinant. If I expand this determinant, you get I into A cross B is equal to I into delete first row first column, you get 0 minus 1, minus j into delete first row second column, you get 1 minus 2, plus k into delete first row last column, you will get 1 minus 0, which is equal to minus I, this is minus 1, right? So this is plus j and plus k. Right, now magnitude of this, you get modulus of minus I plus j plus k, which is equal to root of minus 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, which is equal to root 3. The area of a parallelogram is root 3 square units. Okay, that's the answer, guys. So remember all this formulae of vectors: area of a triangle, area of a parallelogram, unit vector perpendicular to A and B. You should remember all these problems. You should remember all the formulae. Okay, question number 44. A and B are unit vectors inclined at an angle pi by 3. What is the value of modulus of A plus B? It is mentioned in the question that A and B are unit vectors, right? If A and B are unit vectors, mod A is 1 and mod B is 1. The modulus of A is equal to 1 and modulus of B is equal to 1. Incline at an angle pi by 3, so obviously theta is equal to pi by 3. Right, what is the value of modulus of A plus B? Mod of A plus B the whole square. Mod of A plus B the whole square is mod A square plus mod B square plus 2 times A dot B. Mod A is 1, mod B is 1 because it is unit vector, and A dot B is equal to mod A into mod B into cos theta. And theta is pi by 3, right? So I'll substitute here. 1 plus 1 plus 2 into 1, and cos 60 is half. This will cancel. Mod of A plus B the whole square is equal to 3. So if I take the square out, modulus of A plus B is equal to root 3. Right, now first option is equal to 1, that is ruled out. Second option is greater than 1, which is obviously true. Equal to 0 is ruled out, less than 1 is ruled out. Answer is option B only. You don't get exact value, he says less than 1, more than 1, equal to 1. Let's move to the next question. Question number 45. What is box of A minus B, B minus C, C minus A? See this, there are some standard results which you have done in NCERT. Standard result. This scalar triple product was deleted for CBSE students. So CBSE students will go through this scalar triple product STP. This was supplementary portion in NCERT textbook book 2, exercise 10.5. So if I look into it, there are some standard results which you need to remember. Box of A plus B, box of A plus B, B plus C, and c plus a is equal to 2 times the box of ABC, right? And then suppose if you have box of a minus b and b minus c, box of a minus b, b minus c, c minus a, c minus a, that is equal to 0, right? And then box of a cross b, b cross c, and c cross a is equal to box of ABC the whole square. Box of ABC the whole square. Even this you've done. Suppose if you have box of A, B, and C plus D, this should be written as box of ABC, box of ABC plus box of ABD. Right? These are the standard results which you need to remember. So obviously box of A minus B, B minus C, C minus A is 0. It's a scalar, so 0. Right, now let's say let's say students, you got a question like this: box of A plus 2B, box of A plus 2B, and then B minus 2C, something like this. Okay, or it can be 2B minus C, or box of 2B minus C, and box of A plus 3C. And I'm supposed to find the value of this, which is not a standard result. A box of ABC is always a determinant, right? So this is determinant. Here you write box of ABC. That is A dot B cross C. We all know this A dot box of ABC with comma, without comma. Box of ABC is same as A dot B cross C. So this fellow is A dot B cross C. 1, 2 and 0, because there is no C here. Next is there is no A, 0, 2 and minus 1. Okay, and the last one is 1, there is no B, 0, and then you get 3. Right, now I'll expand. You will get 1 into delete first row first column, 6 minus 0. Minus 2 into delete first row second column, you get 0 plus 1. Plus 0 multiplied by number is 0, and this into you get box of ABC. This is box of ABC. Now this is equal to 6 minus 2. Okay, and then you get box of ABC. You get 4 times box of ABC. Box of ABC is same as A dot B cross C. That's how you're supposed to find the value. Right? Let's move to the next question. So better remember these results. Alright, if you don't know, you can derive them, no problem. The way I proved just now, use the same logic, you will get the other proofs as well. Right? Now let's move to the next question, guys. If suppose x plus y is less than or equal to 2, x is greater than or equal to 0, then the point where the function attains is maximum. Alright, now let's say if I take suppose x plus y less than or equal to 2. If I take x plus y is equal to 2, if you divide throughout by 2, you get x by 2 plus y by 2 equal to 1. Okay, so it is an intercept form. This is 0 comma 0, and then you get 2 comma 0. This is 0 comma 2. Right, now if I take suppose the function is maximum, right? So if I take the corner points, so this is less than or equal to 2, right? This is x plus y is equal to 2. Less than or equal to 2 is towards the origin. But it's mentioned that x is positive, y is positive, so take only in the first quadrant. So this will be the shaded part. If I take the corner points, and then z is equal to 3x plus 2y. Okay, so this is origin. Let me take this as a, take this as b. So this is 0 comma 0, a will be equal to 2 comma 0, and then this will be equal to 0 comma 2. If I substitute, this is 0, 3 into 2 is 6, this is 4. So this attains maximum at 2 comma 0. Answer is option C. Alright, let's move to the next question. This was a bonus question. Bonus mark. Question is wrong. Your options you don't match. So to 2014 paper, you can check this question. It was a bonus one. Let's move to the next question. Tan x is equal to 3 by 4. Pi is less than x less than 3 pi by 2. That is in third quadrant. It should be less than 270, but more than 180 is obviously third quadrant. This is in third quadrant. Okay, this is origin. This is P, OPM, let's say. Right, and this is angle x. This is x, x dash, and then this is y and y dash. If I take the first quadrant, this is plus plus, x is positive, y is positive. If I take second quadrant, this is minus plus, x is negative, y is positive. If you take the third quadrant, this is negative minus minus, x is negative, y is negative. And if I take this, this is plus minus, x is positive, y is negative. Okay, since this is third quadrant, tan is equal to, so this is opposite side, right? Opposite to 90 is always hypotenuse. Opposite to angle will be opposite side. This is adjacent or base. It is given in the question that tan x is equal to 3 by 4. Okay, tan is opposite by base. Opposite is 3 and adjacent is 4. If I use Pythagoras theorem, OP square is equal to OM square plus PM square. That is OP square is equal to OM square 16 and PM square is 9. OP square is 25. OP is equal to 5. Hypotenuse of a triangle is always positive, so this is 5. Alright, now listen. 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. And from this, cos square x by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos x whole divided by 2. And sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos x whole divided by 2. Now cos x by 2 half angle formula is equal to plus minus root of 1 plus cos x by 2, and sin x by 2 is equal to plus minus root of 1 minus cos x upon 2. Right, now if I use this formula, guys, so I am getting cos x by 2. Same thing, if I divide these two, you get tan x by 2 is equal to plus minus root of 1 minus cos x upon 1 plus cos x. This is tan x by 2. Right, now cos x by 2 formula is equal to plus minus root of 1 plus cos x whole divided by 2. Okay, now according to the question, x lies between 0 and 3 pi by 2. I should check where x by 2 lies. If I divide by 2, then you get pi by 2 is less than x by 2 is less than 3 pi by 4. Okay, it is less than 3 pi by 4, more than pi by 2. So obviously x by 2 lies in second quadrant, isn't it? So it lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant, obviously cos is negative. I'll write a reason. Since x by 2 lies in second quadrant, x by 2 lies in second quadrant, right? If this lies in second quadrant, then cos x by 2 should be equal to minus root of 1 plus cos x by 2. Okay, now I'm going to substitute the value of cos. This will be equal to 1, right? And cos from this will be equal to, cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse, which is equal to 4. This is x is negative. Actually, this is x is negative, y is negative, right? Negative x axis, negative y axis. So this should be minus, this should be minus. This will be minus and this will be minus. So tan is adjacent by hypotenuse, which is equal to minus 4 by 5. This is equal to minus 4 upon 5. This is 1 minus 4 by 5 whole divided by 2 minus root of 1 by 5 upon 2 minus 1 by root 10. That is first option. Alright, you want similar questions for practice? Take NCERT textbook. Miscellaneous, there are 4 questions. Miscellaneous exercise, there is one worked out example, similar problem. The same logic you have to apply, and then make sure that you know the formula, half angle formula. Right, now let's move to the next question. See, if I this was now presently if you take the NCERT textbook supplementary portion, at last these formula are there, solutions of a triangle. If I use the cosine rule formula, okay, square on one side is equal to sum of the squares on the two sides minus twice their product times cosine of their included angle. So this is cos A. From this I can write 2 cos B into cos C. 2 cos A, 2 BC into cos A is equal to B square plus C square. I'm shifting this, and this plus A square I shift on the right side. So cos A is equal to B square plus C square minus A square divided by 2 BC. Okay, this is the value of cos A. Similarly, cos B is equal to C square plus A square minus B square divided by 2CA. This is cos B. And cos C is equal to A square plus B square minus C square divided by 2AB. This is cos C. Right? Now I'm going to use this formula. This is equal to A into a bracket. This is B. Right? What is cos C now? A square plus B square minus C square divided by 2AB. Okay, minus C into cos B. Cos B is equal to C square plus A square minus B square divided by 2CA. Okay, I'm going to cancel this B and B and cancel C as well. Right, so this is A into 1 by 2A. I'll take outside, common. Left out is A square plus B square minus C square. Open the bracket, minus C square. Okay, minus A square and plus B square. Okay, I'm going to cancel this plus A square minus A square. A will cancel with A. So this is equal to half of A should cancel A, right? The plus A square will cancel with minus A square. Half of this will be equal to 2B square minus 2C square. If you divide by 2, half of take 2 common, it will be equal to B square minus C square. Cancel 2 and 2. I'm going to get B square minus C square. Answer is option C. So this cosine rule formula. See, if I use sine rule, A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C. Just remember sine rule, cosine rule, enough. Is equal to 2R. R is the circumradius of the triangle. So if you take a triangle, suppose this fellow is A, this is B, this is C. Opposite to angle A is side A. Opposite to angle B is side B. And opposite to angle C is side C. Okay, sides are proportional to sine of their opposite angles. A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C is equal to 2R. So R is a circumradius. Alright, the cosine rule, just now I gave you the formula. Cos A is equal to B square plus C square minus A square divided by 2BC. Cos B is equal to C square plus A square minus B square divided by 2CA. And cos C is equal to A square plus B square minus C square divided by 2AB. Okay, remember the formula. One more, sine rule, cosine rule, then the Napier tangent rule, half angle, that's all not required. Just remember sine rule and cosine rule for KCET. Alpha, beta are two different complex numbers. It's actually a miscellaneous question of NCRT, which is a lengthy question, but you can do within 30 seconds. Use the shortcut. Alpha, beta are two different complex numbers with modulus of beta equal to 1. Right? We know this if suppose z is equal to x plus iy. Any complex number z is equal to x plus iy, z bar will be equal to x minus iy. That is conjugate of a complex number. Now what I'll do is it's mentioned in the question that alpha beta are two complex numbers, right? With modulus of beta is equal to 1. So you take alpha beta as any complex number. Let's say if you take alpha is equal to 1 plus I. Okay, and I'm going to take beta is equal to 1 because it is given in the question mod of beta is 1. Either you take beta as 1 or beta minus 1, or you can take beta is I. If suppose beta is I, it's still modulus will be 1. If suppose beta is minus I, still modulus is 1. So you can choose any of this based on the given conditions. Alpha, beta are really two different complex numbers. So alpha also I can take any complex number. So I'm going to take alpha is equal to 1 plus I. Obviously alpha bar is equal to 1 minus I. Okay, now if I substitute here, it's equal to modulus of beta is 1, alpha is 1 plus I divided by 1 minus alpha bar. Alpha bar is 1 minus I, and then modulus when beta is 1. If you open the bracket, you get 1 minus 1 minus I divided by 1 minus 1 plus I. This will cancel. You get modulus of minus I divided by plus I. I by I is 1. So you get mod of minus 1, which is equal to plus 1. Answer is option D. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, now there are some properties of mod. See, whenever suppose mod x is less than a, then x lies between minus a and plus a. Linear inequalities. If suppose modulus of x is less than or equal to a, then x lies between minus a and plus a. These similar problems are repeated in 2018 paper, 19 paper, 20 paper. Modulus of x is more than a, and you will find questions like this in NCRT exemplar. Modulus of a is greater than a, then x should be greater than a, x should be less than minus a. Okay, and then modulus of x is greater than or equal to a, then x is less than or equal to minus a, or x is greater than or equal to a. So if I use these conditions, modulus of 2x plus 3 is less than 7. So this means that 2x plus 3 is less than 7 and greater than minus 7. Alright, I am supposed to find the values of x. Now if you subtract 3, throughout, minus 7 minus 3 is less than 2x, less than 7 minus 3. Minus 10 is less than 2x, less than 4. Okay, so this means that this is ruled out. If you divide by 2, minus 5 is less than x, less than 2. Okay, even this is ruled out, and even this is ruled out. Only this first option is left out. If you add 5, Then minus 5 plus 5 is less than x plus 5 is less than 2 plus 5. Okay, this will cancel. 0 is less than x plus 5 is less than 7. So x plus 5 lies between 0 and 7. Answer should be option A. Alright, I repeat myself, guys. You will find similar questions in 2019 paper, 18 paper, 20 paper. And these similar questions are there in NCERT exemplar. Let's move to the next question. How many 5-digit telephone numbers can be constructed using the digits 0 to 9 if each number starts with 67 and no digit appears more than once? So I want 5-digit telephone numbers, right? 1, this will be 2, this is 3, 4 and 5. Each number starts with 67. Okay, and no digit appears more than 1. 0 to 9 digits. 0 to 9 is obviously it's a 10-digit number. Okay, so repetition of digits is not allowed. No digit appears more than once. So you can't use 0, you can't use 7. Alright, now obviously 8 numbers are left out. 0 to 9, 10 numbers, exclude 6 and 7, 8 numbers are left out. This place can be filled in 8 ways. This place can be filled in 7 ways. This place can be filled in 6 ways. So required number of numbers is equal to 8 into 7 into 6. 6 sevens 42. So this is equal to 16, 32, 33, 336. Answer is option B. Right? Let's move to the next question. If 21st and 22nd term in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power 44, it is not into 44. It's actually 1 plus x whole power 44 are equal. What is the value of x? Right, now this is of the form 1 plus x whole power n. So of the form x plus a whole power n. X will be equal to 1, a will be equal to x, n is equal to 44. Tr plus 1 is equal to ncr x to the power of n minus r into a power r. This is tr plus 1. Now tr plus 1 is equal to 44 cr. Anyways, x is 1. A power r, that is x power r. This is tr plus 1. 21st term and 22nd term are equal. 21st term is t20 plus 1. 22nd term is t21 plus 1. So this is tr plus 1. t20 plus 1 will be equal to 44 c20 x to the power of 20. And 20 to 21 c1 will be equal to 44 c21 x to the power of 21. Alright, now this x power 20 will cancel with 21 power. So x is left out. So this is 44. I can write 1 is equal to 44 c21 divided by 44 c20. Okay, into x. So 1 is equal to, here I am going to use this result. Now this is of the form ncr by ncr minus 1 is n minus r plus 1 upon r. So if I use this logic, ncr, that is 44 c21 divided by 44 c20 is n minus r plus 1 divided by r. Alright, so you will get this as 45 minus 21 is 24. 24 by 21. Go to multiples of 3. So this is 8 by 7. 8 by 7 into x. If I cross multiply, you get 7 by 8 is equal to x. So x is equal to 7 upon 8. Answer is option C. Alright, so remember this result, guys, otherwise again it will be complicated to calculate this. NCR by NCR minus 1 is N minus R plus 1 by R. Remember this result. Let's move to the next question. Consider an infinite series with first term 1 and common ratio R if the sum is 4. Infinite series S infinity is equal to A divided by 1 minus R. Alright, so sum is equal to 4 given. S infinity is A by 1 minus R. So this is A divided by 1 minus R is equal to 4. Alright, it's also given in the question that second term is 3 by 4. So first term is A, this is AR square and so on. Second term AR is equal to, according to the question, second term AR is equal to 3 by 4. Okay, and from this R is equal to 3 by 4A. Either you eliminate R or you eliminate A, R will be equal to 3 by 4A. Now if I substitute A divided by 1 minus R is 3 by 4A is equal to 4. A divided by, this is 4A minus 3 divided by 4A is equal to 4. I take this to numerator, you get 4A square. Okay, 4A square upon 4A minus 3 is equal to 4. This will cancel. A square is equal to, if I cross multiply 4A minus 3, A square minus 4A plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, now this is, if I split the middle term, minus 3 minus 1, so this is A minus 1 into A minus 3 is equal to 0. From this I get A is equal to 1 and A is equal to 3. Right, now R is equal to 3 by 4, right? R is equal to 3 by 4A. I'm getting the two values of, I'm getting two values of A. A is equal to 1 and A is equal to 3. A is equal to 1, you get this as 3 by 4. A is equal to 3, you get R is equal to 3 by 4 into 3. R is equal to 1 by 4 and R is equal to 3 by 4. Answer should be option D only. A is equal to 3, R is equal to 1 by 4. Right? Answer should be D, last option. Alright, let's move to the next question. There will be some conceptual questions like this where you can't apply any shortcut. You have to do the problem. Let's move to the next question. A straight line passing through the point 5, 0 and 0, 3, length of the perpendicular from the point 4, 4 on the line. Here, even this question, you can't apply any shortcut. You have to do the problem. So first I'll find out the equation of the line. A straight line passing through the point 5, 0 and 0, 3. Length of the perpendicular drawn from the point 4, 4 on this line. So first I'll find out the equation of this line. Okay, equation of AB. If I use the 2-point form, this is x1 by 1, this is x2 by 2. Equation of the line is y minus y1 by x minus x1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Right, y minus 0 divided by x minus 5. y2 minus y1 is 3 minus 0. x2 minus x1 is 0 minus 5. Y divided by x minus 5 is minus 3 by 5. If I cross multiply, you get 5 by is equal to minus 3x plus 15. So you get 3x plus 5y minus 15 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the line. This line is 3x plus 5y minus 15 is equal to 0. If I use length of the perpendicular formula, okay, Pn is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square. Tn is equal to modulus of, see, no need to check what is x1 y1 ab, nothing. So this is x1 y1, right? This is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. A will be equal to 3, b is equal to 5. If I take this point and substitute here, 4 into 3 is 12 and 5 into 4 is 20. Keep the constant as it is, minus 15. By root of a square plus b square is 9 plus 25. So you get 17 divided by root of 34. Okay, so 17 upon, this is root 17 into root 2. 17 by root 17 is root 17 by root 2, which is whole root of 17 by 2. Right? Answer is option D. So again, further guys, you can't apply any shortcut. You have to do the problem. You find equation of AB, length of the perpendicular from the point on the line. Good question, lengthy one, conceptual question. Can't apply. You can't do any shortcut for this. Question number 56. Equation of a circle with center minus a comma minus b and radius. This is easy. This is h comma k, right? And this is the radius. If you know the center and if you know the radius, suppose you have a question circle, you know the center h comma k, radius is r. If I use the central form, equation of the circle is x minus s the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. Okay, so x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. That is equal to root of a square minus b square the whole square. A square plus b square plus 2ab, that is 2ax. Again y square plus b square plus 2by is equal to a square minus b square. Root and square cancels. So this a square will cancel. If you shift on the left side, you get x square plus y square plus 2ax plus 2ax plus 2by. Okay, plus b square is 2b square is equal to 0. That is first option. Alright, let's move to the next question. Area of a triangle formed by the lines. Area of a triangle formed by the lines joining the vertex of the parabola to the ends of the lattice rectum. Okay, now let's say if you have a parabola, x square is equal to 12y is an upward parabola. Right? Now area, so this is the lattice rectum, right? A chord drawn from the focus perpendicular to the axis is called the lattice rectum. This L dash is called the lattice rectum. Alright, now area of a triangle formed by the line joining the vertex to the ends of the lattice rectum of the parabola. So this area I'm supposed to find out. Area of the triangle. Alright, now what I'll do is ends of the lattice rectum is 2a comma a and minus 2a comma a. This is 0 comma 0. Okay, now this you compare this parabola with x square is equal to 4ay. You get 4a is equal to 12. 4a is equal to 12 means a is equal to 3. Ends of the lattice rectum is 6 comma 3. Left side you get minus 6 comma 3. Right, and then this is 0 comma 3. This will be the height. Height is 3 and base area of the area is equal to half of base into height. Half base into height. Okay, so this is equal to half of this base will be equal to L into L dash. If I use the distance formula L into L dash, root of 6 minus of minus the whole square plus 0. 12 square is 12, so this is base. height will be equal to 3. This will cancel 6 times. 6 into 3 is 18. 18 square units. Okay, answer is option B. Let's move to the next question. The coefficient of variation, if the coefficient of variation and standard deviation, see, coefficient of variation is equal to 60 and standard deviation is equal to 21. He's asking what is the mean. Coefficient of variation, standard deviation by mean, coefficient of variation is equal to standard deviation by mean into 100. That's a formula. Right, so coefficient of variation is 60, standard deviation is 21, standard deviation by mean into 100. Okay, so this is mean into 100. So this will cancel. X bar is equal to coefficient of variation is 60 and standard deviation is equal to 21. Standard deviation by mean into 100 is coefficient of variation. So coefficient of variation is 60. That's right. Okay, 6 is equal to 21 by mean into 10. Okay, if I cross multiply, this is 21 by 6 into 10. This is 2 3s, 2 5s. This will cancel with the 7 times. 5 7 is 35. Answer will be option C. Okay, this will be the formula. This is there in statistics. Coefficient of variation is standard deviation by mean into 100. Let's move to the next question. The function represented by the following graph is given. See, actually mod function is a V-shaped graph. Okay, mod is a V-shaped graph and you get a sharp edge at 0 like this. You get a sharp edge at 0. Mod x is everywhere continuous. There is no break in the graph, but you get a sharp edge at 0. So obviously it is not differentiable at 0. Mod x is continuous. Mod x is continuous everywhere, but not differentiable. But not differentiable at x is equal to 0 because you get a sharp edge. So I'm getting the sharp edge at 1. So it is continuous but not differentiable at 1. Wherever you get sharp edge, it's not differentiable. So you get a sharp edge at 1. So continuous but not differentiable at 1. Answer should be option A only. Let's move to the next question. Function is continuous. What should be the value of k? So if the function is continuous, limit x is tending to 0, f of x is equal to f of 0. So limit x is tending to 0, fx is equal to 3 into sine pi x divided by 5x is equal to f of 0 is equal to 2k. I'm going to take 3 by 5 out. Limit x is tending to 0, sine pi x by x is equal to 2k. Right, now see, limit x is tending to 0, sine x by x is 1. Sandwich theorem. Okay, but when you have, suppose limit x is tending to 0, sine ax divided by x, then this will be equal to a. Sine pi x divided by x will be equal to pi, which is equal to 2k. 2 if you shift on the left side, 3 pi divided by 10 is equal to k. The value of k is equal to 3 pi by 10. Okay, we are done with all the questions of KCET 2014, guys. That is part 1, part 2, part 3. So do subscribe our channel so that you get notifications for all the classes. I'll come up with 2015 paper in my next session. All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining me.